guys, it's Melanie, and today I'm going to be doing my everyday makeup routine video. So if you want to see what I do on a daily basis when I do wear makeup, stick around. Okay, so usually I always start with eyes, so I'm just going to take my eyeshadow palette and I'm going to take my concealer. And I'm just going to take a little bit on eyeshadow brush right here. And then I'm going to put it on my eyelid. Just a little bit on both eyes like that. And then as you can see, I blend it out. I know I look kind of crazy right now, but you're just going to blend it out with your brush like that. And do the same on the other eye. So after you have your concealer blended like that, your concealer is just gonna act as like an eye primer without actually having to spend the extra money to get an eye primer. So once you have your concealer blended out, you can either take the other side of your brush, so this side, or I like to take the fluffy part because it's easier to buff it out more with the fluffy part. So I'm just gonna use a more neutral color, so like these three colors right here. And for my base color, I'm gonna use this kind of burnt orangey color right here, because I feel like that would go well with my skin tone. And then I'm just gonna either blow off the excess like that, or you can just tap it off like that. And then I'm just gonna like put it on the outer corners of my eye like that. So let me bring the camera up closer so you can kind of get a better view of what I'm doing. So basically all I'm doing is I'm just taking the orange and putting it on the outer corner like that. And you're just gonna buff that out until you can't see any more of that concealer, kind of like that. The more I buff it in, the less you can see it. But you're just gonna leave the middle part of your eye bare, because I'm gonna put a second color in the middle right there to make it pop. Tapping that off and then putting it on the inner corner of my eye like that. And as you can see, like the concealer really brings that eyeshadow out even more. It makes it more pigmented. So once I have my orange on like that, I'm just gonna take this kind of peachy color that's next to it. I'm gonna take this peachy color and just put that right in the center where I kind of left that space at. And then just pat that in the center, and it really makes it pop, as you can see. And it's okay if you get it onto like the other part where you have the orange, because then it gives it that blended effect, as you can see. And just kind of like blend over into that part. And go further up into my crease, just working back and forth with a dabbing motion like that. And as you can see, it has like a cute kind of like fading effect to where it goes orange to the peachy color back to orange. And then sometimes what I'll do is I'll take an even lighter color than what I put in the center of my eyelid. Like maybe a color like either this one or this one. And I think I'm gonna go with the one that's next to that peach color. Tap off the excess, and then, but I'm also gonna put it just right there in like the tear duct area, just to kind of make it pop a little. I'm gonna take my lashes and apply that onto the eye that has the eyeshadow. Okay, so now I have my eyelash on, and then if you guys watched my lash video, the technique that I like to use is I just kind of fan, like you take the directions part from like your Ardell. You take the piece of paper that has the directions on it from your Ardell pack, and you're just gonna fan your eye kind of like that to help the gluing process go quicker. So once you have your other eye done, as you can see, you're just gonna do the same. Take your Ardell lashes and apply the glue. Like so. Okay, so now as you can see, I have both my Ardells on. So now I'm just gonna take my mascara and blend my natural lashes with the Ardells. So now since I have my Ardells on, I move on to brows. So, and then I'm just gonna sharpen this up because I really want defined brows. So now since I have a nice sharpened brow pencil, I'm just gonna go in and just do like kind of sweeping motions through my brows like that, and then I'm gonna take this side and just comb it up like that to blend. Okay, so now since my brow on this side is done, I'm just gonna take a very light color, like either this one or this one, that's still like in a more neutral tone, and I'm gonna take my fluffy side of my eyeshadow brush and just tap off the excess and go underneath my brow bone just to highlight and accentuate the arch in my brow. So now since my eye makeup is done, so now I'm gonna take my foundation and just put it directly on my sponge like that. Just enough for the whole face. And then dab it on my chin, both cheeks, and then on my forehead and blend. Now since I have my foundation blended through, let me screw that back on. So I'm gonna take my tinted milk translucent powder. First you wanna shake all the powder to the surface and unscrew it like that. As you can see, a lot came out. And then I'm gonna take my Wet n Wild contouring brush. It can be an all-purpose brush. So, and just take it and dip it into my powder like that. And just kind of blend it into my skin in swiping motions like that, or you can go in circles like that. Definitely get underneath the eyes. And as you can see, This makeup look is starting to come together. Then after you get your powder all set in the skin and you don't have any more oily areas, you're gonna move on to lips. I'm just gonna take my Fenty Beauty kind of pinkish neutral color and apply like that. And this is my makeup look, guys. Keep an eye out for more beauty videos like this, and I hope you guys enjoy this video. Bye.